It was a chilly autumn evening when I found myself driving through an unfamiliar neighborhood after dark. The setting sun had already disappeared beyond the horizon, leaving the streets draped in shadows. I wasn't entirely sure how I had ended up in this peculiar place, but my GPS seemed to have gone haywire, leading me astray from the known roads. Anxiety gnawed at me as I rolled down my car window, hoping the cool breeze would calm my nerves. The neighborhood was eerily quiet, devoid of any sign of life. The houses, with their darkened windows, appeared like silent sentinels, watching my every move. A sense of being watched engulfed me, and I couldn't shake off the unsettling feeling. My heartbeat quickened as I navigated the winding streets, each turn leading me deeper into this mysterious enclave. As I drove, the streetlights became sparser, casting longer shadows that danced along the sides of the road. It was as if the darkness was closing in on me, swallowing everything in its path. My breaths became shallow, and I tried to focus on the road ahead, but the twisted, gnarled trees seemed to reach out, their branches resembling skeletal fingers beckoning me to their embrace. I began to doubt my every decision, each turn leading me into a seemingly never-ending labyrinth. Panic started to take over, urging me to find a way out of this nightmarish place. But the road seemed to shift before my eyes, morphing into new paths and leading me deeper into the darkness. Was this neighborhood playing tricks on my mind? Suddenly, I spotted a faint glimmer of light up ahead. Hoping for some semblance of familiarity or perhaps assistance, I followed it eagerly. The light led me to an old, decrepit house that loomed ominously in the distance. My gut told me to stay away, but desperation got the better of me, and I parked my car near the house. I hesitated before stepping out, my hand gripping the door handle tightly. With a deep breath, I mustered the courage to approach the house. The door creaked open as if inviting me in, and I foolishly stepped over the threshold, leaving the safety of my car behind. Inside, the air was stale, and the darkness seemed to envelope me like a shroud. Strange noises echoed through the house, eerie whispers and faint footsteps that sent shivers down my spine. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was not alone. As I explored further, I discovered an unsettling series of photographs scattered across the floor. Each photo depicted a driver, just like me, lost and afraid, wandering through this very neighborhood. The images were distorted, almost like snapshots of a parallel reality. Fear intensified, and I stumbled back, dropping the photographs as if they were cursed. Suddenly, I heard a faint, distant sound, a soft, haunting melody that seemed to resonate from the very walls of the house. It drew me further in, and I followed the melody like a puppet on strings. The haunting tune led me upstairs, and with each step, the air grew heavier, suffocating me. On the top floor, I found myself in front of an old mirror. As I looked at my reflection, it seemed distorted, as if an unseen force was warping the glass. My eyes widened in horror as I realized that my reflection was not alone. There were shadowy figures lurking behind me, obscured by the darkness. I couldn't bear to stay any longer. Fear overwhelmed me, and I turned to run, only to find that the stairs had vanished. Trapped on the top floor, I was left with no escape. The haunting melody grew louder, as if mocking my plight. Terrified and hopeless, I found myself drawn back to the mirror, where the figures now seemed more distinct, their eyes hollow and their forms twisted. They reached out to me, and I screamed, trying to break free from their grasp. And that's when I woke up, gasping for breath, safe in my own bed. It was just a nightmare, or so I thought. However, as I glanced at the window, I caught a glimpse of the same dark neighborhood from my dream. A chill ran down my spine as the unresolved ending lingered, leaving me to wonder if I had truly escaped the shadows of the unknown or if they had merely followed me back into the waking world.